Welcome back to Coffee Talk, friendos. So, ever since the last episode, I've really wanted to just get this right for Gala, because I just really want to be able to help him out. So, I just looked it up online, and so we're about to make his Fury Remedy, and then continue as per usual, and I'm planning to continue to upload Coffee Talk every day until the end of my playthrough, for now. So, Heat. Along with my other series as well, and also my streams on Twitch, which right now are for Final Fantasy VII Remake until those are done, but until that game's done. But I'm only doing short spurts of that ish right now, although I might get longer soon. We'll see. I'm loving the game, but I need to play a lot of games in spurts, like tiny ones. That's kind of why I have so many things going and such right now on my channel, because now I'm trying to migrate my gaming onto this channel essentially, so that I'm always producing content for y'all, not just gaming. I really enjoy, the feeling of also making content for peeps to enjoy, and not just playing a game to enjoy myself. And also, being able to just talk while I'm playing, and oftentimes get a lot of things off my chest, or say a lot of things I feel like I need to be said, or I'd love to gush about, and I can just do so freely here. It's great. Let's try this one. Thank you, Durgy. This might be it. Are you sure? I'm not 100% sure, but please make a note of it in case of emergency. Will do. Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So, tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. Yep. That's about it. Yeah, he's just like, dude, you really said that? I love the expressiveness of their faces. I love them so much. Hide, oh hide. You never change, do you? No, both of you are gonna judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but, try not to be a dick. Yeah! Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you too. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually, you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. Gotta get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. I think they're all kind of friends now. I love Freya, by the way. She's probably my favorite resident. I love girls like her in real life, too. Anyway, help. I'm not crushing. I am crushing. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. That's the surest way to make you come out. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was. Something, indeed. You said something about being my friend for years. Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what it would be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Durga. Thanks for the evening. Pleasure's mine. Bye. What's that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gallus. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. Le menthol, sour and cool, with a hint of home. Here's the shop. I love it. Saturday, September 26th, 2020. The Evening Whispers. Let's see. What's on the paper today? Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Oof. Yeah, that... Yeah, see, a lot of these problems, a lot of these happenings in this world relate directly back to real life. It's interesting because, you know, this is a modern fantasy, with emphasis on the modern. It takes real-life issues, it adds a bit of a fantasy flavor to them, and really, you know, hashes them out and kind of presents them in a way that's more palatable, I'd say, than real life. I think that's something fantasy does really well in general. And with this kind of setting, it seems to be focused on that kind of concept. I really enjoy that, especially with these titles and a lot of the topics of discussion that happen. Like, you know, relationship problems was essentially that last whole bit here. So I don't know, man. It's really cool. Opinion: who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proved. Thank you. Yes. You know, I've noticed lots of indie game developers like cats. There's so many cats in games that I played recently. I love cats too. Like, cats are beautiful. I think a lot of introverts fucking love cats. I am one of those introverts that love cats. My father is also like that. And my mom's loved cats all her life too. And she used to be rather extroverted, but I don't know about that, you know, for the past few years. But regardless, yeah. And then earlier when I said relationship problems, I try not to say stuff like that anymore. You know, framing things as problems. Even if a lot of people would look at that and say, yes, those are problems. I think the word problems has this negative connotation that makes things harder than they would be if you just thought of it as, yep, and just another challenge of life. And if you had that kind of energetic, like, you know, subconscious idea of the situation, like, this is just happening to me. It doesn't have to be horrible, and you just feel less negativity about everything that way. And I'm really trying to, do that in my life, and also help y'all do that by a lot of my content being devoid of that kind of thing as best as I possibly can. So, you know, I think a lot of that starts with changing language like that. Regardless, let's keep going. Changing the words that I use, I should say. Being mindful of the words I use and the power of words, which is quite high. Welcome. Oh, who the? Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. The usual Earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Okay, so this is a literal alien here. This is a bit surreal. This whole game is, but this is more surreal than ever before. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean? It is alright, forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. Anything? Anything. Okay. Have some coffee. Triple coffee. Why the fuck not? Espresso. Oh yeah, that's right, that's what that is. Drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it won't not matter to us. Let us drink this. Okay, wait, what? Yes? Oh, nothing. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Why did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Oh yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polyproline drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we have encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same we just did, but thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthling's decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where'd you come from, sir? Far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. We can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Wait, what? Wait, what? Something about females? Oh, yeah, okay, so you came from a faraway place to find a date. Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of the time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission does not have anything to do with fruits. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. Oh my god, this is surreal. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple. It's sucking me in, though, even though it's surreal as hell. Of all the places we've been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. Even though you've never been anywhere else. How's the mission so far? Not good. We're using this unique communication application. According to our data, this is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth, although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait. You're talking about a dating app? The system used the fire symbol as their sign. Oh boy. Let me just check this and get out of this weird conversation for a second. Just read things about Gala, our wholesome werewolf boy. A veteran now working in a hospital. Close friends only, which we're not quite there yet, but we will be. Anyone else? Nope. Whoops. System uses a fire symbol as their sign. You are talking about a dating app, but again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe left, it means you do want to breed. And then when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. Didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. Oh Jesus, I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Oh, some of them were laughing with text. Do you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did, yes. We got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. Scottsdale happens to be one of these recommended places. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Yeah, that is true. And there's the girl. Oh, her! Maybe? Anyway, this is really weird. Really strange and interesting for me. I'm actually going to take a break from this, but I am enjoying this. It's just kind of overwhelming. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, whatever this is. Man, this game's wacky, but very well written. Great atmosphere, great music, great... Like, I don't know, I love it, man. It's a really good game. It's really just great to chill and, you know, talk with people over coffee, you know? That's literally what the game is, but it's so well done. I love it, and I love modern fantasy, always have. But the sheer weirdness of Mr. Alien there is a bit, But anywho, friendos. I think I'll grow to love the character, though, but right now it's just a bit, for me. Anywho, I will, see y'all in the next recording.